Good evening. I'm your host Priya Mandot, and today I'll be accompanied by Aditya Jain Pansaria. A warm welcome to everyone at our 27th Foundation Day celebrations. Unfortunately, our chief guest, Shri D. Sridhar Babu, was unable to make it to the event due to unforeseen circumstances. However, we are pleased to have with us on this special occasion Shri Jayesh Ranjan, Special Chief Secretary for Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, and Industries and Commerce Departments of Government of Telangana. Shri Jayesh Ranjan is a member of the Indian Administrative Service of the 1992 batch. He holds a master's degree in psychology from Delhi University, a degree in business management from the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, and a master's in public management from Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy, National University of Singapore. A close friend of the institute and a member of IIIT Hyderabad's governing council, Shri Jayesh Ranjan has literally seen the institute grow from strength to strength. I now invite our director, Professor P.J. Narayanan, to welcome Shri Jayesh Ranjan and share his vision for the institute.
Good evening, everyone. Particularly Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, who's been a constant friend of the institute. Srini Raju Garu, who's a GC member. There are many industry luminaries who we had a short industry roundtable. Many of them have joined us. My faculty colleagues, other colleagues, students of IIIT, and very importantly, many of our alumni who are getting some awards today and their parents. I welcome you all to IIIT, to the alumni and their parents. Welcome again. So, as you know, we were expecting the minister to come even this afternoon. Morning he confirmed it, but unfortunately there were flood-related emergency activities for which he had to be present there. So IIIT is a very unique institution. Most of you are fairly familiar with it, so I don't want to elaborate too much. But it was established or catalyzed by the state government in 1998 with land and buildings, but no funds. And the model also was, or the idea given to IIIT was, you have to be what Stanford is to the Silicon Valley ecosystem, a tall task. So aspirations to be a big research powerhouse beyond just training students. We do train students very well, but when you aim for research output, the students are trained differently and better. And that has been our focus. And from the very beginning, we had great leadership. Professor Raj Reddy, the only Turing Award winner of Indian origin from Carnegie Mellon as the chair of the governing council until last year. He stayed 25 years later. He said, I want to hang up my boots now. So he was replaced by another very luminary in academia, Professor Ashok Jhunjhunwala from IIT Madras. Then we also had Professor Narendra Ahuja as the first director from Illinois. He spent 3 years here as director. Then Professor Rajiv Sangal, and I've been here for the last 11 years. And with this leadership, we are able to create an institution that is focused on research and train students very well and solve problems, academic as well as of societal importance. Today we are recognized the foremost institution in computer science, education and research in the country, and probably #1 in AI areas. And there is a big emphasis on taking research to the society, not just have research end up as papers in our cupboards, in the faculty cupboard. And as a part of that, we do several project-oriented courses. You have our incubator, which is among the largest incubator among the academic incubators in the country. It is also the model for T-Hub, which also was housed here for a few years. And we have a product labs that spends manpower and energy in developing, in taking research output, which is usually papers and probably demos, into things that are directly usable by the society. So these are our explicit steps to make translation possible. IIIT also was the the birth ground for several other institutions, namely RGUKT, the rural universities in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The Rajiv Gandhi University of Knowledge Technology was born here. The National Institute of Smart Governance, NISG, which became IEG later, now it's called TASK. This was also had its birth here. The PPP model, the private-public partnership model for setting of institution that IIIT is based on. This has been exported royally or in big scale. The 20 PPP IIIT is established by central government with state governments and industry across the country, and that's all modeled after this IIIT and its success. So we can be very proud of being the model that, impacting so many more people through our model. And I'm also glad to know that this IIIT's academic and administrative model has strongly influenced the newly introduced Young India Skills University that Government of Telangana has just decided to set up. The bill was passed recently, and they are also formed under this PPP model where the quality and excellence is the focus of the institution, but it is supported not by one player, one government, one player, but by the society at large. We have been working very closely with the IT Ministry, and Jayesh Ranjan Garu has been on our GC and one of the very active members, and we have done several projects with the ministry, and we want to do more of it. Today is also the culmination or the grand finale of our 25th anniversary or Silver Jubilee celebration. September 2nd is the foundation day of IIIT because first class was taken on September 2nd, 1998 by Professor C.N. Kaul, a mathematics course, and I'm glad to say at least 3 people who attended that class are in this room today. 2 of them are receiving awards later. So we had an extended celebration of the Silver Jubilee, started September 2nd, 2022 with an excellent lecture by Dr. G.N. Rao of L.V. Prasad Eye Institute. The one individual who has created an institution like that and impacted the bottom end of society a lot. And last year, around September 2nd, we have 3 days of big celebration, big activities, many activities. And today we have today we are formally closing our Silver Jubilee celebration. This time was spent in connecting with the alumni. That was one of our major objectives. We can celebrate things in any way we want, but our alumni now 25 years later, the alumni are at least in middle ages and in good positions in wherever they are. So how do we connect with them? How do we be enriched by their experience? Because institutions like this, institutions like IIIT, are ultimately owned by the society, and in the society, the alumni have the most special role. Because all of you, the alumni here or students here who will become alumni, and you are alumni for life. You are student for 4 years, 6 years, whatever number of years, limited number of years. I am a faculty member, I have been here for 24 years nearly, but that term also will end. But your badge of being, a seal of being IIIT alumni will stay forever, and you have to own this institute, guide us, help it in all kinds of ways. And I'm sure you all will do that to actually recognize the alumni who have been helping the institute or who are doing extremely well. One of the decisions that we did in 25th anniversary is to institute alumni awards, special awards to alumni who have distinguished themselves in multiple ways. So one of the important ways that pays back to the institute is outstanding service to the institute. So today we will have this award was set up last year. We had a distinguished panel consisting of faculty members, alumni, as well as outside experts who work with IIIT, do the selection of the awardees. They were nominated by other alumni, faculty, staff, etc. And through that process, we identified a couple of people who for the Outstanding Service Award this year. Last year, as part of the Silver Jubilee, we had already recognized and announced about 8 alumni for their outstanding service to IIIT. So those 8 plus 2, 10 of them are receiving the award today, and this makes a very special day for the institution because, again, a beginning is made in terms of recognizing alumni who have either done very well in their profession or have helped the institute beyond the call of duty. So we are very happy to do that at the end of this function today, and this will be an annual ritual at the Foundation Day. So once again, I welcome you all to this IIIT's Foundation Day. These birthdays are reminders of what you are able to, of the past, what you are able to do, but they are also equally opportunities to reflect on what we can do in the future and the potential of an institution. Today we have 2,000 students, 110 alumni, faculty members, about 6,000 to 7,000 alumni. And each year these numbers will keep growing, and they keep contributing to both the institute and the society. And that potential for the future is what drives all of us forward. So with these words, I welcome you all to this function. I congratulate the alumni award winners and their parents who are present here, and continue your connection with IIIT, not just these award winners, but also their batchmates and the students here who will become alumni later. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Narayanan. We now invite Shri Jayesh Ranjan to please address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Respected IIIT Director, Professor P.J. Narayanan, GC member, Srini Raju Garu, leaders from the industry, faculty members, staff, alumni, students, invitees. First of all, I would like to convey greetings and regards on behalf of IT Minister Mr. D. Sridhar Babu, who was expected to be here. As many of you would know, the state is witnessing unprecedented rainfalls and floods. So there is a remote district called Nirmal, where the flood situation is really bad. So some ministers have been asked to go there in the afternoon. He has also been asked to go. So obviously that is more important, but not to say that he did not wish to be here. And in fact, just now he took a call also, and he was checking what's going on. So I told him that I'm standing in for him in this function. But nevertheless, we are very happy on behalf of Telangana government that IIIT is flourishing, it is thriving. Every year academic ranks come out given by different institutions, most importantly by NIRF and also by important publications like India Today, etc. IIIT is always found to be surpassing, doing better, and on many parameters. Anecdotally also, barring few of the old IITs, it is considered to be the best engineering school in the country, and particularly in disciplines like computer vision, etc. This is the best. Even the old IITs don't have the kind of capability which is here in IIIT. So we in the government, we feel very proud about the fact that IIIT exists in Hyderabad. And from the very beginning, IIIT has collaborated very strongly with the government. In fact, I would like to share one very important achievement of us, IIIT and Telangana government. So every year, towards the end of the year, in November, December, Prime Minister organizes a conference of all the chief secretaries of the states. So 28 states and I think 7 union territories or 6 union territories. The chief secretaries are called, and a few senior officers are also called. And it's a 3 days, very intense session where lots of priority programs which are important for the country as a whole are discussed, and states are asked to speak about what they are doing. So last year, one of the sessions was on artificial intelligence. The Prime Minister also felt that all the government should know what exactly is happening in artificial intelligence. And because as a state, we have been doing activities and programs in artificial intelligence much before everyone else. Our engagement in AI actually started in 2019. So one of the speaking slots was given to us in Telangana. And I remember sharing 2-3 examples in that gathering where the Prime Minister was there, so many senior officers, senior most officers, right from Cabinet Secretary to all the 28 Chief Secretaries and other officers, etc. And I shared one example of a project which we are doing together, Telangana government, Triple IT and Intel. This project is called iRaste. Basically, it is a project which is meant to improve the road accident scenario in our country. So all of you would know, India is actually called the road accidents capital in the world. Large number of road accidents happen here. And most of the road accidents involve large vehicles, buses, trucks, heavy vehicles, etc. So this is a very interesting study. This is a very interesting project rather, which is being done. So Intel, Triple IT, the Telangana government, the transport organization, which is called the RTC, we have mapped road conditions on 3 long distance routes. We have also studied the road scenario. Sometimes there is a curve, sometimes there is some narrow bend, some small bridge, culverts and things like that. And also we have evaluated the driving behavior of the drivers who take the buses on those long routes. And using hours and hours of analysis of the driver's driving habit and the road conditions, we have been able to come out with a tool which actually alerts the drivers if there is some spot where accidents are likely to happen, or based on his behavior, suppose his eyes are drooping or something else is happening, which shows that he is less alert than what he should be. So messages come out, alerts come out, and this has been tried out for more than 2 years. And I don't recall the precise numbers now, but at least by 60 to 70% road accidents have come down on those roads. So I shared this example in the meeting of the Prime Minister, and so many others spoke. I mean, when there's an opportunity to speak before the Prime Minister, everyone would like to speak of all kinds of things, and also so many things were spoken. But when the Prime Minister was summarizing, at the end of the session, the PM was asked to give his reflections and the way forward. He must have listened to at least 20-30 speeches, but he picked this example out. And in his closing remark, he mentioned that what is happening in Telangana should happen throughout the country. And he told the Road Transport Minister, Mr. Gadkari, who was there, that understand what is happening in Telangana and try to replicate it throughout the country. So these are some of the important projects that we have initiated with Triple IT, and then there are many more. In fact, Professor P. Jain spoke about the industry roundtable, which we had a while ago. In that also I was sharing some very important high impact projects that we are working on. And I was telling the industry, and since there are students also who are present here, and obviously some alumni who also are working in very, very prominent global companies, etc. Possibly this will be of interest to them as well. We are working on a very important solution, and if it is developed nicely and all the tech refinements are introduced, my guess is that this could be possibly India's contribution to the world. As you would know, there is a very serious problem of poaching. Animals are killed in a very, very ruthless manner by very brutal people just to extract some parts of their body and sell it in the black market or gray market. But the animals obviously are too innocent to do anything, and poaching happens unabated. So we are working on a AI-powered tool which recognizes the images which comes typically in a forest area, and the image recognition will tell whether someone is there who is not meant to be there. Of course, in a forest area, regular animals will be there. A bison will be there, a fox will be there, a deer will be there. Of course, tigers and other valuable animals will also be there. But when some image is captured in a camera which is not of these animals, then there is a reason to feel alerted. There is a reason to check what is coming in the camera, which is not a fox or a deer or a bison. So obviously it's a person who is trying to get in, do something harmful. So we are working on that. There is another very important technology intervention that we are introducing, which also has been introduced, and the initial results are very, very encouraging. Some of you, I mean, I'm sure all of you are aware that unfortunately in our society, some young people become addicted to drugs. Of course, first of all, when I speak about drugs, many of you will automatically question, why should we not control the supply of drugs? Isn't that easier? Of course, that happens, but supply of drug, as you know, there's a big gang, there's a big mafia, there are international kind of drug gangs which bring drugs, etc. So, of course, not to say that we should not focus our attention and effort on that. That should be the prime responsibility, and that is happening at our state level, national level. But despite all that, some drugs do flow in and people have access to it, and many young people get into that particular kind of a cycle. They become addicts, and you can imagine if some young person becomes a drug addict, his life is ruined, his family's life is also ruined, because imagine having a drug addict in your family. So we have introduced a kind of a tool which has been developed, which is also powered with AI. See, anyone who becomes an addict, it does not happen overnight. It is not that I'm totally sober today and tomorrow morning I become an addict. It happens gradually. So there is a tool which checks, looking at your behavior, and people who live around you, your parents, your family members, your classmates, your friends, they can see all these things very easily. But if there is a proper tool in which they have to see and report, the tool can make out whether this person is likely to become an addict or not. And at the right time, if this diagnosis is made available, counseling is given, etc., that person can be brought back to normal life. And as I said, we have tried it out. And these are initial days, but 30 odd cases of young people who would have potentially completely ruined their lives, they were identified and they were kind of counseled, and obviously they have been able to be brought back into normal mainstream kind of a life. So there are many, many such opportunities. Our whole intention of the government is to demonstrate technologies which actually create a strong social impact. In this case, saving lives of young people from getting ruined. In another case, saving lives of animals who have no other way of protecting themselves but through this kind of technology. In a third case, preventing road accidents in which again innocent lives are lost. So how do you identify opportunities where technology can be implemented? And as I said, IIIT is one institution we always look up to as a source of all these solutions, all these technologies. We run programs jointly with them. Right now also there is a major AI initiative in which IIIT and ourselves and a few other community organizations are involved, which is to bring Telugu language into the AI modeling. As of now, most of the large models are trained on English vocabulary, English data sets, but obviously large number of people in our country speak non-English languages. In this state, Telugu is spoken. So how do you bring more and more Telugu data sets to create Telugu trained models, to develop algorithms which are created on this Telugu data sets and so on and so forth. So lots of good work is happening. My appeal to IIIT on this Foundation Day would be to continue to work with the government, improve the caliber of the students at large who are available in the state, who are studying in other engineering colleges also, to give them benefit of the high-tech work which happens here, encourage startups, open the door to startups, ensure that the professors give time to mentor young startups also, improve their technology, and most importantly, work with the government in identifying important problem statements which will make a difference in the lives of the common persons. I'm happy that alumni have been selected for this alumni awards today. Alumni eventually are the best ambassadors of any institution, and the fact that you have been given this recognition also adds to that responsibility. So please ensure that more and more young students, faculty, researchers, collaborators, they look up to IIIT Hyderabad, and it continues to remain as prominent as it has been over the last 25 years. Congratulations once again to everyone on this Foundation Day, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. for sharing some of the various AI-enabled initiatives being explored by the Telangana government and IIIT Hyderabad. We eagerly look forward to them being further developed and hope IIIT Hyderabad can also collaborate with the government on further projects. I would like to now invite upon stage Priya to start with the Alumni Awards procession.
We now move on to the presentation of the inaugural edition of the Alumni Awards. The Alumni Awards ceremony is the beginning of a new tradition at this institute. Established to mark our Silver Jubilee, the award is a badge of honor, both to the institute and the alumni who receive it. We're happy to share that the Alumni Awards function will henceforth become a regular feature of our Foundation Day celebrations. I now invite on stage the Alumni Committee Chair, Dr. Praveen Paruchari, who incidentally is also an alumnus of the first batch of this institute, to say a few words.
Yeah, so good evening all. Firstly, I would like to thank our dignitaries here who made the time to join for this event. As mentioned, so today's event is about the Alumni Awards, and we have many of the alumni and also many happy parents who are here, proud and happy parents who have joined either along with the alumni or on behalf of the alumni who could not make it here. So thanks to every one of the alumni and the parents who are here. So as mentioned, these Alumni Awards were instituted last year. That was the first time for the 25th anniversary we thought we should start this tradition. And then this year again, we have a formal committee. So this formal committee actually did the selection process. So it's not like the institute just decided that there are some alumni that we should honor or something. We actually have sought nominations from a wide spectrum of people. In fact, we have requested all our alumni body to give the nominations. We have requested our entire faculty body to provide these nominations. We also have requested our staff to provide these nominations. So we collected a pool of these nominations, and then there is a formal committee that we set up. And this committee is actually constituted of our faculty here. We also have some outside industry members who are part of it. And we also have some alumni who are part of this committee. And this committee scrutinized these applications, and then the selection process has happened. So that's a brief gist about this selection process. So with that, I'm going to stop giving more details here, and then we'll move on to the next part, which is the actual awarding process. So thank you, and welcome to all the alumni and their parents here.
Thank you, sir, for the warm words. We will now announce each of the winners with a short introduction and invite them to the stage to receive the award. Alumni will have to come from that side and receive the awards and give a few words of towards thank you, and then you can leave the stage for the other next person. We'll start with Vipul, sir. Vipul Kedia. Alumnus of the batch of 1999, Vipul Kedia graduated with a BTech Honours in CSE from IIIT Hyderabad and went on to do a postgraduate diploma in management from IIM Ahmedabad. As an early team member of FL India for the last 18 years, Vipul currently serves as the Chief Data and Platforms Engineer Officer at FL, a publicly listed company with 600 people and revenues over 800 crores. Vipul stands out for his deep commitment and prodigious contributions to the institute in multiple roles. He is a founding member of the Alumni Fund team, which managed to establish a sizable corpus within just 3 years of their graduation to help incoming students in need. He continues to be an active member of the Alumni Fund Committee, providing it with a purpose and direction. As a member of the Executive Council, he helped conceptualize the Banyan Intellectual Initiative, the seed for the Entrepreneurship Center CIE. He donned several hats as a student: Secretary of the Student Body, founding member and coordinator for Felicity, coordinator of the Placement Committee, and continues to be the go-to alumnus even today. As an alumni observer in the Institute's governing council for 6 years, he helped shape several of the Institute's policies, easily connecting with alumni across the batches, ably organizing and attending all the major alumni meets, the 10th, 20th, and 25th across the globe. Vipul embodies the quintessential spirit of IIIT Hyderabad. The Institute is proud to confer on alumnus Vipul Kedia the Outstanding Service Award 2024. I would also like to invite Professor P. Jain, sir, Dr. Srini Raju, sir, and Mr. Jayesh Ranjan upon the stage to give away the awards to the alumni. I would now request Vipul sir to kindly say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Professor P. Jain, Mr. Srini Raju Garu, Jayesh Garu, thank you so much for this honor. It is really very humbling to receive this award because I personally feel that I have received much more from IIIT than what I have been able to give. Being in IIIT was a transformational experience for me personally, which really shaped me as a person, changed me as a person, and paved the way for whatever I have been able to achieve in my life. In fact, when these awards were instituted last year, I had made a mental note that I have received so much from IIIT that I would not accept any more award or anything. But I was told that Professor Kaul, with a lot of warmth and affection, actually nominated me for this award, and that made it really, really special. And so thank you so much. And I think occasions like these just firm up my belief that there is a lot that needs to be done for the institute. IIIT is still a very young institute. 25 years in an institute's journey is not a very long period of time. So a lot needs to be done. And as alumni and as everybody said, and Professor Raj Reddy always says that alumni own the institute, and I think it is up to us to drive the institute, take it to much greater heights, and take it to heights where it rightfully deserves to be. I think the founding fathers have laid a very strong foundation of an exceptional institution, which even after 26 years, not too many institutions have been able to replicate. And the kind of community warmth, affection which IIIT has generated all around is really very unique. So thank you so much. And on behalf of the alumni, I assure everyone at IIIT Hyderabad that we will continue doing whatever best we can to help the institute to take it to greater heights and to contribute in whatever little ways we can. Thank you.
Sanya Lanka. Alumna of the founding batch of 1998, Sanya Lanka graduated with a BTech in CSE and a PhD from IIIT Hyderabad. She is currently a field solutions architect at Google Singapore. Sanya's strong ties to the institute are showcased by her involvement at many fronts. She is the force behind the Chaduvalli Thalli scholarships, which champions women education at IIIT Hyderabad, be it co-advising MS students on their thesis, or implementing industry-sponsored research projects, or referring students for internships in the industry. Sanya always has the best interest of the institute at heart. She served as an alumni observer in IIIT's Governing Council from 2017 to 2022 for 6 years and helped steer its policies and decisions. She is a brand ambassador for our diversity initiatives in admissions. Easily connecting with alumni across batches, Sanya has made overseas trips just to attend alumni meets and show her support to the institute. The institute is proud to bestow on alumna Sanya Lanka the Outstanding Service Award 2024.
I would now like to invite ma'am to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. I salute to all my gurus in my life, starting with my mother, my father, my in-laws, my husband, my teachers and esteemed professors in my academic life, my mentors in my career, my role models to my family, friends, and peers. Today, I stand privileged and honored to accept this award as a token of encouragement for me to continue to strive and get better, as I'm still a work in progress. So with that, good evening, everyone, and I would like to thank Professor PJN Garu, Dr. Srini Garu, and Jayesh Ranjan Garu. With that, I would also like to thank all the wonderful people who were part of my life and who helped me shape myself the way I am. So repeating the same thanks in my mother tongue Telugu. Endaro Mahanubhavalu, Andariki na Krutagnatalu. Thank you.
So I would now like to invite Vivek Mandala, alumnus of the founding batch of 1998. Vivek Mandala graduated with a BTech in CSE from IIIT Hyderabad. He is currently a senior manager at ServiceNow, Kirkland, Washington State, USA. The joy of giving and the desire to fund financially needy candidates fueled Vivek Mandala and his friends to establish the IIITH Alumni Foundation in USA, a global platform to connect and engage alumni to give back to their alma mater. The foundation is legally registered in the US to get 501c3 charity benefits and matching donations. Vivek's engagement with the Alumni Fund Council in India and his experience working with other US nonprofits were invaluable in the thoughtful and futuristic structuring of the IIITH Alumni Foundation, USA, which partners with matching programs like Benevity and the double donation to amplify donations. He is currently exploring a donor-advised fund, a more tax-efficient way that allows you to donate stock and increase the quantum of donation. Vivek was a key organizer of the 20th and 25th anniversary alumni meets in Seattle and helped create the Bangalore and other area alumni chapters. From helping set up the library at the institute to the Alumni Foundation in the USA, for Vivek, it has been about IIIT Hyderabad all the way. The institute is proud to confer on alumnus Vivek Mandala the Outstanding Service Award 2023. Sir. I would now request Vivek sir to kindly say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Pijan sir. Thank you, Srini Raju garu. Thank you, Jayesh Ranjan garu. So it's a deep honor and great feeling to receive this award. I would like to share three key influences that shaped my journey. Starting with my family first. My parents and sister is here with me today. I know they used to wake up 4 a.m., 3:30 a.m. and to support me. And without their efforts, I'm sure I would not have been at IIIT. So thank you to my parents. Second, my faculty, even though I have interacted with a lot of faculty members here at IIIT during my stay here and even after that, I would like to specially mention Professor Jayanti Shivswamy. She is not here today, but she had a great role and influence in my life. If not for her, I would not have attended. I still remember the speech given by V.S. Ramachandran at Usmania University in 2002 at the K.K. Nair Memorial Lecture, which changed my outlook altogether. It basically, it changed my outlook in a way that irrespective of where you are, the geographical boundaries or any personal situation should not limit you in either contributing or giving back. So it definitely played a role in that. And also, I would like to thank my fraternity. I'm sure setting up this nonprofit foundation would have been easy as an individual, but I'm really glad that just not me, 3 other members are also being recognized for that. So it's a team effort, and I'm really glad that it has been done that way. So to sum it up all, I just penned a quote a while ago that explains this journey that I had. So what you do with what you have defines who you are. And what you do with what you don't have defines the support you have. And what you do with what you have and what you don't have defines the faith you have. And I believe this recognition is for that faith. Thank you all.
Subhash Karri. Alumnus of the founding batch of 1998, Subhash Karri graduated with a BTech in CSE from IIIT and an MBA in Strategy, Leadership and Finance from ISB Hyderabad. Subhash, a senior startup leader and entrepreneur working out of the San Francisco South Bay area, is a co-founder of Questbook along with 3 alumni from 3 different generations of IIIT Hyderabad. Subhash's deep commitment to the creation and operation of the Alumni Fund is personal and a way of paying back the kindness shown to him by a relative during his time of need. He continues to champion the alumni fundraising drives that have consistently increased alumni contributions year on year. The admissions evangelist was responsible for setting up of the student parliament and the library system at the institute. Subhash easily straddles across the different batches of alumni, weaving a strong alumni network, and is a key organizer of all alumni meets, especially those in the Bay Area. His passion to innovate, nurture, and mentor has resulted in the enviable alumni entrepreneurial ecosystem that we have today. The Institute is proud to confer on alumnus Subhash Karri the Outstanding Service Award 2023. Subhash is joining us online. His parents, Mr. Sangameshwar Rao Karri and mom, Mrs. Ramalakshmi Rao, will accept the award on his behalf. Subhash will be joining us from Zoom.
Hello everyone. I think the last time I felt so emotional was when I received my graduation certificate back in 2002. Actually, unfortunately, at that time, my parents were not able to attend, so it's a great joy for them to be here and take the award on my behalf. Truly, me and my parents are very, very honored to receive this award. When we joined IIIT, this was like a road not taken, and we had the choice. Thankfully, so we have taken that road, and it made a huge difference in my life personally. I'm proud to say, so right now I am working on a startup with 3 of my other IIIT alumni friends. A fantastic startup that journey that we have pursued for the last 3-4 years, and that's all because thanks to my association with IIIT. Coming to all the initiatives that I have worked at IIIT, I've never felt like it was my responsibility, but I have always taken it as a great opportunity to connect with my fellow alumni and work with what I call as my IIIT family. This is my family. And it is very difficult for me to disassociate with this family at any part of my life. So I thoroughly enjoy doing it, and I'll continue to do this work. Thank you again for all the opportunities, all the love, all the affection that IIIT has shown to me and to the other alumni. We would continue to take this legacy forward and work towards making IIIT a great academic institution for the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Santosh Kodipaka. Alumnus of the batch of 1999, Santosh Kodipaka graduated with a BTech Honours in CSE from IIIT Hyderabad and went on to complete his PhD from the University of Florida. He is currently Principal Machine Learning Manager for Microsoft's Ads Creative AI Division in the Bay Area. Santosh was fully involved in co-funding the IIITH Alumni Foundation USA along with Vivek Mandava and took charge of the bookkeeping of the foundation. His organizing capability that started with organizing the first Felicity at IIIT Hyderabad blossomed into social volunteering and helped create a strong alumni base at Seattle and in the Bay Area. Santosh was a key organizer of the Seattle Alumni Meets for the 20th and the 25th anniversary. The institute is proud to confer on alumnus Santosh Kodipaka the Outstanding Service Award 2023. Santosh is with us online and his nephew, Mr. Tharun Nalubola, will accept the award on his behalf. I would like to invite him on the stage. I would now request Santosh sir to kindly say a few words.
Hey everyone, good evening. I'm very sorry that I couldn't be there in person, but I'm truly honored to receive this award. It's clear to me now what made IIIT Hyderabad a great success. It's trust and autonomy. So yeah, a big thanks to the state government, the industry leaders over here, and especially our selfless founding faculty and staff. On a lighter note, thanks for letting us students use the computer lab 24/7 and giving us the freedom to choose between Windows or Linux, right? So your trust in us is what was truly revolutionary. And that's what made the learning experience for all of us so joyful. Thanks for all those wonderful memories. Thanks again.
Jayachandra Sunkara. Alumnus of the batch of 2000, Jayachandra Sunkara graduated with a BTech in CSC from IIIT Hyderabad and completed his MBA from the IIM Bangalore. He is currently an engineering lead at Amazon Hyderabad and the founder of Uma Shankar Agri Private Limited. Jayachandra Sunkara was deeply involved with the creation of the Alumni Fund, an initiative that is specially dear to him. During his stint at Microsoft, he ensured that IIIT was registered for the matching program on Microsoft's donation site, which also motivated other alumni to do the same in their workplace. He was the brand ambassador for the SPEC program, which is the special channel of admission for rural and needy students. During its launch, his convincing presentation to the students was a key factor for its success. The sustainable repayment models he presented formed the basis of the pay forward model the Institute follows today. An active participant in all the alumni meets, Jayachandra is a strong binding force among the alumni. The Institute is proud to confer on alumnus Jayachandra Sunkara the Outstanding Service Award 2023. I would now request Jayachandra sir to kindly say a few words.
Hello. Good evening to the distinguished personalities on the stage, Dr. Sriniraj Garu, Jayesh Ranjan Garu, and Professor P.J.N. Garu. Congratulations to fellow awardees and best wishes to everyone who are here, including industry leaders, parents, etc. IIIT has held its alumni dearly and very proudly from the very beginning. This formal ceremony of recognizing alumni and awarding them goes a long way in re-establishing Institute's commitment towards a strong alumni-institute relationship, which I firmly believe in. Personally, I'm very humbled to be receiving this award. Me getting selected for this award only highlights the selectors, how deep into the memory lane have they dug into. to identify and recognize the very early year efforts. Some of us back then in our early 20s with unbounded enthusiasm have set out to set up this alumni fund for needy students. While I enjoyed every other alumni interaction that has been talked about, Alumni Fund for Needy Students is something that is very dear to my heart, and the one that I relate with a sense of purpose. I would like to thank three sets of people, without whom probably none of this, whatever little bit I could do, would have happened. First up, and I dedicate this award to my batchmates, GDIT 2K, also known as BTech 2K 2K4, for first, they chose me along with Kopos and Ram Shashank as the alumni batch representatives, which gave me some standing to put my otherwise introvert personality, get deeply involved with alumni initiatives. But more so than that, their generous contributions every time I go for a round of donations really boosted more and more confidence. So I think truly, I think this award belongs to the batch. Second, I would like to thank Institute, in particular Jayanti Swami ma'am, Deepthi Mishra ma'am for several years, and now Meenakshi ma'am also is doing, for not just the bookkeeping of all this fund, but the numerous hours they spend in interviewing the needy candidates, giving them a safe zone and a comfort zone to express their needs, and then very professionally summarizing in an objective, anonymized manner the cases so that Alumni Fund Council could vote without any biases. If not for them, this initiative, I personally feel, would have died down long back. Last but most important, I would not have been an alumni of this institute if not for my parents, who readily agreed to my wish to join this institute, especially when I had options that were far more affordable for them back then. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom, for your trust in me from an early age. With that, I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Vardhaman Jain, alumnus of the 2001 dual degree batch. Vardhaman Jain graduated with BTech honors and a MSCSE from IIIT Hyderabad. He is now a senior engineering manager at Google in the Bay Area. As an early board member of the IIITH Alumni Foundation, he continues to bring successive batches of graduates into the alumni fold in the Bay Area and Seattle. Vardhaman was part of the first batch to join Google Hyderabad, where he helped set up the match funding program and then carried it over to the US, where his alumni involvement increased. He spearheaded the fundraising drive within Google, channeling the donations through the matching program of Benevity, and the alumni at Google remain as one of the top donors till today. As one of the first board of directors of the IIITH Alumni Foundation USA, Vardhaman played a key role in drafting setup documents, reviewing feedback, organizing fundraising events, and guiding alumni on the various means to donate funds to accrue benefits and generating receipts after donations. He is now mentoring his juniors to take over the organizing and going forward. The Institute is proud to confer on alumnus Vardhaman Jain the Outstanding Service Award 2023. I would like to invite Mr. Vardhaman Jain upon the stage. I would now request Vardhaman sir to kindly say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Professor P. Jain, Dr. Jayesh Garu, and Dr. Shini Garu. This evening, I'm incredibly honored and grateful for this recognition. And as I was thinking about my journey, I thought of a few words of thanks that I wanted to convey. So, IIIT has played such a foundational role in my life, and all of the journeys, all of the memories came back when I thought about it. Some of the special projects that I was able to do, like hosting the IIIT website, going to the server room when the website crashed one time because the machine was too hot, and Professor P. Jain always showing me some, one time at least showing me some important cool Linux commands and then making me a fan of Linux from that time. Those were some fun memories. Overall, IIIT has not only made me incredibly successful as a technical person, as an engineer, but also given me very important life lessons that I still take with me. For example, the skills that I still remember a lot and kind of use every day, the skills of perseverance, humility, community, as well as collaboration. All of them, I got roots when at IIIT doing some of those projects, sometimes not succeeding, sometimes succeeding, and all the confidence that everybody showed when we were doing those things. So thanks to the university for the trust. Special thanks to Professor P. Jain for the trust from the beginning through my master's thesis, which definitely gave me some challenging times. And Professor P. Jain showed more confidence than me sometimes. So really appreciate that. My journey to IIIT would not have been possible without the help of my parents, especially my father, who always found out information without having internet at that time. I could not believe how he did that. And also my mother, my late mother, who is not able to attend. But I would like to also convey my thanks to some of my seniors who also played critical role in making what some people call the Windows versus Linux war part of the culture of IIIT and making all of us too deep into technology and stuff so that we didn't have time for any other useless things, I would say. Finally, one thing that has shaped a part of my journey towards IIIT in terms of continued engagement is something my father told me about his own journey. My father was from a not a very rich family. So when he did get selected for engineering college, his family did not have money to support him to go there. And a beneficiary from his society came out and offered him to support for all of his education through the college. And that has been a thing that has stood with me as a way that I want to help people, because that act of generosity not only helped my father, but generations in the future. So thank you so much to that person whose name is Mr. Nemichan Jain. And yeah, thanks everyone for making this journey possible.
Maliha Mariam. Alumna of the 2001 batch, Maliha Mariam graduated with a BTech in CSC from IIIT Hyderabad and went on to obtain a diploma in law from NALSA. She is now a managing partner in her own software firm, Apsi, since 2016. As a student, Maliha happily volunteered to be in every committee of her batch: the lab, the girls' hostel mess, the library committee, and was also her class representative. She was called to work on the first draft of the PG admissions portal as part of her RA-ship. As an organizer of Felicity, she helped raise significant amount of funding for the event. As an alumna, she continues to be on the Institute's speed dial and fully participates in all the events of the Institute, be it workshops, R&D showcase, startup showcase, invited talks, etc. She easily cuts across all batches of alumni, maintaining close connects with them, and is a brand ambassador for IIIT Hyderabad, representing the women alumni. She is now part of the Bylaws Committee for the IIITH Alumni Association. The institute is proud to bestow on alumna Malavika Mariam the Outstanding Service Award 2023. I would now request Maliha ma'am to kindly say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. As cliche as it may sound, I can truly say that IIIT has become my second home during those pivotal years. I joined IIIT the same year that was granted the deemed university status. So in many years, we grew together, the institute and those of us fortunate enough to be a part of it. Even today, I find myself reflecting on experiences and lessons that I gained, drawing inspiration and understanding from them. In a sense, IIIT taught me how to hack life. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Jayanti ma'am, I don't think ma'am's here, and late Govindarajalu sir. Their guidance and mentorship are invaluable even today. I recognize that there are many more who are equally, if not more, deserving of this recognition. This makes me all the more humbled and grateful to receive this honor today. I thank you for this privilege. I look forward to continuing to contribute to our community and upholding the values that IIIT has instilled in us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Manohar Paluri, alumnus of the 2002 batch, Manohar Paluri graduated with a BTech in CSE from IIIT Hyderabad. After a stint in the industry, he went on to pursue research at Georgia Tech. He is currently the Vice President at Meta AI. The poster boy of computer vision at IIIT Hyderabad, Manohar has maintained strong ties with the institute, ensuring he showcases the cutting-edge research of the institute everywhere. IIIT Hyderabad is one of the 12 universities globally working in Egocentric Vision's Ego 4D program, the future in augmented reality. He regularly visits the campus for workshops during summer school or to give talks about the latest and greatest in CV and AI. Over the past decade, Manohar has placed several students from IIIT Hyderabad, guided alumni on university and course selection, connected students to professors in different universities, and helped them with internships at Meta and other organizations. Last year, the Paluri Foundation, a philanthropic organization set up by Manohar Paluri and his wife Ashwini, pledged 1 crore rupees over the next 5 years to help fund the academic block. With his zeal for innovation and sharing knowledge, Manohar has played a big role in connecting successive batches of alumni and institute incubated startups to the US entrepreneurial systems and core technology. The institute is proud to confer on alumnus Manohar Paluri the Outstanding Service Award 2023. Manohar Paluri is with us online, and on behalf of him, collecting the award will be his father, Mr. Nagathimaiya Paluri. I would like to invite him on the stage.
respected IIIT managerial committee team and distinguished dignitaries here and the alumni awardees. Good evening to all of you. I am thankful to receive this honor on behalf of my son, Mr. Manohar, and I am delighted and proud to receive this honor on behalf of him. And I also congratulate all the alumni here who were awarded. We are grateful and thankful to IIIT and to associate with IIIT is really a achievement in our lives. And the image of IIIT, you all are aware that it is amazing. In the society now, to get a seat in IIIT itself speaks a lot of confidence. Really, I appreciate that. And we are grateful and provided opportunity to serve or to help, though it is a small or a meager way. Really, it really pleases us to provide this. Thanks, one and all, to speak, though I am not a great speaker and a knowledgeable one. Still, I want to share my thoughts. Thank you a lot.
Sugandh Raaka. Alumnus of the 2003 batch, Sugandh Raaka graduated with the BTech Honours in CSE from IIIT Hyderabad. He is currently the Principal Product Manager at ServiceNow, Vancouver, leading their integration hub. Sugandh Raaka is a pillar of IIIT Hyderabad's vibrant alumni association network and entrepreneurial ecosystem. At IIIT-H, he wore his many hats with aplomb. As Election Commissioner for the first student body elections, building the election portal, PG admissions, the Institute's internal portals, and refurbishment of the website as IT admin. For IIIT Hyderabad's 20th anniversary celebration, Sugandh was part of the alumni team that set up the alumni database and organized events in multiple cities: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Seattle, and the Bay Area. As an alumnus, he has been the go-to guy, a mentor, judge, or jury, or speaker at multiple events. The Institute is proud to bestow on alumnus Sugandh Raaka the Outstanding Service Award 2023. Sugandh has joined us online. The award will be collected by Dr. Praveen Paruchari, IIIT-H alumnus, faculty, and chair of the Alumni Affairs Committee. I would now request Sugandh sir to say a few words.
Um, so, Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for this incredible honor. I'm truly humbled to be recognized as the outstanding alumni for Tripathi Hyderabad for the year 2023. My time at Tripathi Hyderabad was transformative and provided me the skills and the mindset to enable the rest of my professional to enable the rest of my professional journey. I I fondly remember my early years in Tripathi Hyderabad, where I was taught by Dr. Jawahar, Dr. Kamal, Dr. Jayanti, and 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 when I joined Tripathi Hyderabad, I actually needed a lot of sport, and Dr. and Appaji, from the staff were actually crucial in terms of providing me the right support and being in a way my mentor at the institute. I owe a great deal to the institute in for fostering a culture of curiosity, critical thinking, and innovation. It was here that I learned the importance of first principle thinking, asking the right questions, and building a strong interpersonal relationships. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to my professors, to the college staff, and my fellow students for their support and guidance. Each one of you has played a significant role in shaping who I am today. Our alumni community is a testament to the strength and spirit of Tripathi Hyderabad. I am proud to we have contributed to this network. Thank you once again for this recognition. I am excited to continue contributing to our vibrant alumni community and supporting the next generations of innovators and leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Mr. Jayesh Ranjan sir, Srini Raju sir, and Professor PJN for gracing the stage and conferring the awards. We would now be moving towards the third part of the event, and we now have a special cultural program by our students. So I would like to request all the dignitaries to kindly be seated in front of the stage. Before that, I would like to invite Professor Praveen Parichuri to conclude the Alumni Award segment by sharing his insights and a few words.
Yeah, thank you to our special dignitaries who are here. Thank you very much for spending the time with us for this event as well as with our alumni. And of course, thanks to our alumni and their parents who have made it here, who have made this occasion very special. So with this, the award ceremony is going to conclude. So there are many people who are involved with organizing this event. In fact, IIIT organizes a lot of events on regular basis. So there are many people who are involved behind the scenes, so that you don't see them on stage here. So firstly, I would like to thank our GAD team, Mr. Ramana and others, who really put effort in every single event. They're behind the scenes, but they're the ones who organize all these things. Then secondly, I would like to thank our alumni committee, Ms. Meenakshi. So she is the one who really goes out of the way to conduct some of these alumni-based events. So she deserves a special round of applause. But we also have a team here, a set of staff, including Meenakshi. And then we also have Ashish, Sunanda, Grace, and Esther. So these are all the people who have been, who are part of this alumni committee, staff members who take the initiative, who actually put together the events that alumni see. So apart from that, there are a number of people who are involved with organizing this event itself, because the Foundation Day event, Ramesh, who has been putting this together. Then there is our communications team, Sunori is here. So there are many others who are involved with organizing this event itself. A number of staff members are also involved. Again, they may not be seen here, but really their efforts are what enable these kind of events to happen on a timely basis, in a quick manner, and so on. And finally, there is also our security and mess staff who also support events of this nature, because these events, every single one of our events, we do have our security and mess staff who have this task of doing a number of duties. Then special thanks to our faculty, of course, who are the ones behind the scenes, and they are the ones who actually give a lot of inputs. That's what enables us to come up with the ideas to conduct different kinds of events. So therefore, again, special thanks to them. And then finally, the thanks is to our students who are the life of this campus. So therefore, thanks to the students who actually, there are many volunteers you are seeing right here who have helped with organizing this event. But of course, there are many other students who participate in these events and so on. So a special thanks to our student body that actually supports in different ways. So with this, I'm going to stop this thanks to all the people involved, and the cultural program is going to follow now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As part of IIIT Hyderabad's Silver Jubilee celebrations in 2023, students and faculty presented the Institute's glorious history and philosophy through a multi-art form ensemble titled Sakshatkar. Moving forward, they now present to us a vision of the great times to come. The IIIT Hyderabad song symbolizes the 3 C's: competent, caring, and creative students of our institute, which constitute our fundamental principles. It will be presented by Radheshyam, Anushka, Suswara, and Som Sukha.
Hello. 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 Ga 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 pa. Ga 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 pa. sa 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 ga 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 sa sa re ga pa da sa re ga triple IT Hyderabad sa ga ma pa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ga sa pa ni sa
नव नवोन्मेष शालिनी प्रतिभा
mama ma re 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 sa sa da 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 pa 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 mama sa re ma pa ma pa da pa da sa sa da pa ma re ma
स्पर्धयां वर्धते विद्या
sa re ma pa ni sa re ma pa ni sa sa ni pa ma re sa re ma pa ni sa श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां
Thank you, team, for that wonderful performance. We now have an invocatory Kuchipudi dance by Gauri from UG1. Huge round of applause for her.
पुष्पांजलि 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 अखिलांडेश्वरी अम्ब परमेश्वरी सर्वाणि भवानी 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 पुष्पांजलि शरणु शरणु ओम विघ्न विनायक मूषिक वाहन मुनिजन वंदित पार्वती तनया भक्त विनायक गजमुदररा शरणु शरणु ओम विघ्न विनायक मूषिक
Thank you, Gauri. It was truly a mesmerizing performance. The next performance represents the aspects of innovation, creativity, and interdisciplinary growth and scope through Code Raga, a human-computer melodic maneuver presented by Dr. T.K. Saroja and Soham Kurade. I would like to invite them on the stage.
Hi everyone. So we are going to present an application of tech in generative music. At IIIT, we lay an emphasis on interdisciplinary research, believing that a strong foundation in multiple disciplines opens up limitless possibilities. My program and Dr. T.K. Saroja will collaborate and perform a jugalbandi together.
Just check this out. So Soham has worked on a project as a course project in one of my music electives, and we found it to be interesting, and we thought of just doing a very small presentation. The system is too very accurate, so it's actually challenging to me to compete with that, and the calculation it makes are like natural to the system, but I will try to follow it and do whatever justice I can. So we are doing with Raga Hindola of Carnatic music, which we call as Rag Malkauns in Hindustani music. So this is like a sargam. So turn by turn we take sargam. tadare na So this is presentation is like a Swarakalpana to Samaja Vargamana, right? Sagamada gamada nisa sanida maga samaja vargamana. Gasa maga damani gasa nisa sanida maga samaja vargamana. Dani saga saga madana dani sa sani ga madani sa majavar gamana. Saga madani sa ni dani sa dani dama gama sa majavar gamana. Sa sani ga ga sa ma ga sa ni ga ma da ni sa sa ni ga ni ga ma da ma ga ma ga sa ga ma da ni sa ma ja ga ra ga ma na. Ma ga da ma ni ga sa ni ga sa ma ga sa ni da ni sa Nida nima daga madanisa majavara gamana. Sagama gama gama ga sagama ga sagama ga saga dani sama ga sani ga sani ga sani ga sa madani ga ga sani sagama dani sa majavara gamana. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was nice to see the Jugalbandi you have presented. Now we have another performance by Gauri from UG1, another dance which she would be presenting in front of us.
ढोल मेरे ढोलना मेरे ढोलना सुन मेरे प्यार की ये धुन मेरे ढोलना सुन
maga sani dani saga maga sani dani saga maga maga sani da maga madani sani da maga madani sa ni dani sa dani sa dani sa dani sa madani 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 dani sa dani sa dani sa madani 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 sa madani sa madani sa madani sa sani dama sani dama sani dama sani dama mama gaga sa sani ni sa sani ni da sani ni sa sani ni da mama gaga sa sani ni da dani sa ni da sa
Thank you, Gauri. In a culmination of this evening's program, and to emphasize the importance of traditional knowledge systems, we now present to you a unique Carnatic and Hindustani Jugalbandi by students. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
We will now present a Jugalbandi in Yaman and Kalyani Ragas. We'll be presenting a popular Bandish and a Tyagaraja composition. Thank you. ತದರಿನ ತದರಿ ರರನ ತದರಿ ರನ ಆನರಿನ ವಾಸುದೇವಯನಿ ವೆಡಲಿನ ದೌವಾರಿ ಕುನಿ ಗನರೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಯನಿ ವೆಡಲಿನ ದೌವಾರಿ ಕುನಿ ಗನರೆ ಶ್ರೀ ವಾಸುದೇವಯನಿ ವೆಡಲಿನ ವಾರಿ ಕುನಿಗನ ರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ವಾಸುದೇವಯನಿ ವೆಡಲಿನ ವಾರಿ ಕುನಿಗನ ರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ವಾಸುದೇವಯನಿ ವೆಡಲಿನ ವಾರಿ ಕುನಿಗನ ರೇ सखीरियाली पिया बिना రాగతాళ పమ పద పమ పమ గరిగా
గమ పమ గరి సని సని ద పమ ప
పమడ పని ద సని గరి సని ద ని స
గరి సని ద గరి సని గరి సని ద ప గరి సని గరి సని ద ప సని ద పమ గమ పద ప గమ పద పమ పద ని ద గమ పద ప పద
ని ద పద ని స
సని గరి సని ద గరి సని గరి సని ద ప గరి సని గరి సని ద ప గమ పద ని
రాగతాళ గతులను పాడుచును త్యాగరాజ సన్నుతుని పొగడుచును రాగతాళ గతులను పాడుచును త్యాగరాజ సన్నుతుని పొగడుచును వాసుదేవయని వెడలిన దౌవారి కోని గన రే శ్రీ వాసుదేవయని వెడలిన దౌవారి కోని గన రే रे गम धनि सानि ध म गरि सा ए रे आनी पिया बिन नि रे रे नि ग रे ग रे सा नि रे सा ग ग म म ग ग प प म ल प म ग म ग म म द न म म नि नि ध नि ध प म ल प नि नि रे रे नि नि ग ग रे सा नि रे सा रे ग रे सा नि रे सा ध नि ध प म ल प रे ग रे सा नि रे सा पिया बिना सखी गगरे सानी सा गगरे सानी सा नि द म द नि द ल प म प सानी द म गरे सा सानी द म गरे सा सानी द म गरे सा ए आली पिया बिना सखी पिया बिना
That was an amazing performance. We would like to acknowledge and thank Radhesham Suswara on Carnatic vocals, Anushka and Somsutha on Hindustani vocals, Shivatsa on violin, Hariharan on mridangam, Soham on harmonium, and Arpit on tabla. With this, we conclude the Foundation's Day celebrations. A big thank you to everyone present at this event today. We hope you've enjoyed the evening.